In this video, I'm going to show you guys a data neutral hedging bot which I just recently completed for one of my clients. So for those of you who are not familiar with data neutral hedging bot, basically the way it works is you are going to earn money from the funding rate. So when you have a for instance, you have a GLP token. So GLP is Jupiter Liquidity Pool Token. It comprises of 5 coins, which are the Ethereum, Solana, BTC, USDT, and USDC. The main approach about this strategy is that when you hold these funds, when you hold this GLP, you are typically making money when you are lending out your funds. So you make money from funding rates from people or from other traders um, who are borrowing money to long the market. So basically what you are doing is you are shorting the market and you are trying to neutralize the risk as well, the risk exposure. I'll be showing you some of my code. I'm not going to release the source code um, for some because this is a client project. I'm just going to walk you through how it works. I'll share with you some of my code. I'm not going to show you guys the full code or give you guys access to the full code. Alright, so let me show you what I have here. I'm going to open up this. Okay, so to get started, you can go through Drift. I will leave a link in the description of the video. So you can come to docs.drift.trade and you can head over here and go through some of their documentation. So they have some impressive documentation. If you come to lend and borrow here, you can read through what lending and borrowing is. You can read about the supply and borrow API, borrow interest rates, lend and borrow, and isolated pools. Actually, I'm also still learning more about this platform personally for myself. So and for you to get started with the development, if you are a developer, so you make use of their SDK. So you can come over to this link here. This is their SDK Drift Labs. It's very pretty easier to install. So for you to get started, you just need to install npm install Drift Labs / SDK. Then you need to generate a Solana. You need to install Solana set up and configured on your terminal. If you don't know how to do that, you can just use Solana. Just type Solana install CLI on Google. So you make use of Anza. Can make use of Anza to install. They have some good installation guide. So if you're on Mac OS, this is how you're going to install Solana on your Mac device or Linux. Then if you are on Windows, you can follow the approach and you can get started installing and generating a key pair directly on your terminal. Then you can get the address, you can fund the wallet address as well. Then you can get started. So these are some of their the precision, the drift lab precision. Then you can follow this example, just copy all this and can start running and interacting with Drift SDK directly via your terminal. Alright, so enough of talk. Let me show you what I have here because I don't want this video to be too long. So let me open up my code. Okay, so basically there are a lot of couple of things that is actually going on here. If I should go back to my drift here and I come to positions, here you can see that I have three positions running: the Solana, Ethereum, and BTC positions. I'm actually neutral edging this the balance. So currently I'm having 141 GLP in my Drift account, and so basically what I'm doing here is I'm opening three positions to neutralize the edge positions which I'm having right now. What I have here is I have my main program here with the two functions: the start deposit watcher and the edge scheduler. So for the edge scheduler here, I have um the logic here to check what I'm doing here is to check when last I run the program, when last the bot runs. It's going to consider, because I currently want the bot to I set the bot to be running every hour, so it re-edges every hour. If it's not up to 1 hour, or it's not 1 hour since the last run, it's not going to re-edge. Then if after 1 hour, it's going to fetch the portfolio positions. So the portfolio positions are these three positions which I have here running here. Then it is, so let me zoom in a little bit so that you guys can see. Okay, good. So if the positions is actually greater than zero, that means if I currently have more than one position, zero positions currently running, then it's going to encode this ensure data adjustment. Then for this, what is happening here is that I'm just going to get the previous allocation. So I have my previous allocations for each of these um three positions which I opened earlier. So it's going to get that, which is currently stored in my memory. Then if there is no previous allocation, it's going to go ahead and create a new edge position. Then after that, it's going to get the current allocations. So the current allocations will be based on the JLP utilization rate and the composition rate. So that is what is using to calculate the effective allocations. Then it's going to get the allocation differences. Then I set the threshold to 0.5 so that the bot can will only edge if the last edge allocation and the current edge allocation is at least 0.5. So it has to be at least or equals to 0.5. If the threshold, the previous allocation and the current allocation utilization rate is not up to 0.5, then it's going to skip it. But if it is, then it's going to calculate the differences between the previous allocation and the current allocation. Then after that, we are going to get the balance of our drift. So after getting the balance, then it's going to make the adjustments every hour. So it's going to get the market index, it's going to calculate the notional amount, which is going to be the difference divided by 100 multiplied by JLP balance, which we got here. So it's going to get the JLP balance. So currently I'm having 141 JLP, so it's going to calculate it to divide the differences divided by 100 multiplied by the balance in my current balance in my drift. Then it's going to call the adjust edge position, which is going to adjust the positions. And then if it's successful, then it's going to successfully adjust the positions. Then it's also going to send a telegram notification to me as well. So that is for that. Then apart from the edge scheduler function, whenever you deposit, or I deposit a GLP, a new GLP, the bot is going to fetch, it's going to check for new deposit. So if it finds that there is a new deposit, it's going to log that out, and here it's going to fetch the portfolio positions as well. So it's going to fetch the portfolio positions, which is currently 3. Then it's going to, if the portfolio positions is greater than 0, that means we already have an existing positions opened. Then it's going to call this adjust edge for new deposit, for new GLP deposit based on the new deposited amount. Don't mind me. I just think when you're writing code, it's better to have a good descriptive name, so that next time you come back to your code, you can actually understand. Then it's going to call that function, and it's going to re-edge based on JLP the new JLP deposited balance in your drift. But if there is no existing edge positions, it's going to go ahead and create a new edge position. So for the creating of the new edge position, here I have these functions. It's going to get the total supply, the total AUM, and the total price, the current GLP price. It's going to log that out. It's going to get the balance. Then I have this logic here, just for depositing. So I decided to comment this out. So if you, the bot can also go ahead and deposit, convert your USDC in your wallet, convert it to some GLP, then deposit it directly to Drift. But I'm going to skip that for now. It's going to fetch the allocations directly from Oracle. It's going to get the utilization rate. Then it's going to get the effective allocation. So the effective allocation is gotten from the utilization rate and the composition allocation of GLP. Then it's going to save, we are going to save the allocations, effective allocation in our memory. Then we are going to get the balance. If the balance is not equals to none, then we are going to go ahead and open the edge positions, and after that we send the telegram notification as well. So basically this is just a quick walkthrough of how the bot works. So right now you can see it's actually edging. Let me show you the telegram notifications and telegram integration, and let me show you how it works. Okay, if I come to bot here, okay, so now initially when it's open the edge, it's open for Solana. See, this is the time symbol, the market price at market price of $149. It's edge with 37.39 percent, which was effective calculated percentage as at that moment. Then it's edge 217 based on the amount I had in my drift of JLP drift I had in my account. Then it went ahead to open this position, which is 217. You can also view the transaction on SoScan if you want. You can view the transaction here, so you can go through the transaction. Okay, then after that it opened the short position. Then it also go ahead and went ahead to open the for Ethereum as well. So it also opened a short position, $53, which was 9.23%. Then for BTC it's opened 9.06%, which is for $52. So after that it opened all the 3 positions successfully, then started monitoring the positions. So after an hour it's going to check there if there is any differences. So it found that there is not too much of allocation differences for Ethereum and BTC, but there is a difference for Solana. So went ahead to re-edge to place a new short position for Solana. Then after an hour again, there is not too much of difference between for Ethereum and BTC as well, but there is also still another one forms another um reasonable difference for Solana. So it went ahead to re-edge as well. So it keeps re-edging. So here there's not too much of difference. After another 1 hour, it forms a long sol again, just to re-edge as well. So can you see? So basically this is how it works. This is how a delta neutral hedging pot actually works. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you have questions, you can leave it in the comment section. If, like I said earlier, I won't be releasing the source code. So if you have a project regarding this, I can probably be of help to you. Or if you can also try to go through Drift documentation, try to go through it, and if you have questions, you can let me know. You can message me on Telegram. I will be of help to you. Thank you, and I wish you success. Bye.